We're both very efficient, very on time, which for me, personally as a human and as an athlete is super, super important. And I think we've just created a relationship that's very fun. It's very for Arnold. The beginning of this week, so we've started to increase food a little bit just to keep me a little bit fuller, make sure that my muscles don't get drained. I built like that, I'm a little more straight up and down. So in order to give me that shape, I've had to develop the muscle in my lats, my quads, my shoulders, and I've done that. But
as a professional dancer, I struggled for many years with the peaks and valleys of eating and working out. These words from Jacqueline Baker reveal a hidden battle that few fitness fans ever suspected. Behind the flawless routines and stunning physique of the current Ms. Fitness International lies a woman who fought through the toxic pressures of two demanding worlds, professional dance and bodybuilding. From age 2, her life was choreographed by discipline. But what nobody tells you is how close she came to breaking before she ever reached the Olympia stage. And the truth is more impactful than you ever imagined. Real talk. If you're feeling this story, hit subscribe. It helps more than you know. Get this, 95% of people watching still haven't subscribed. Don't be that guy. It takes 1 second, it's free, and you'll keep getting stories like this one. Plus, stick around. I saved some of the best content for the end. New York City. The concrete jungle where dreams are either forged or crushed. Jacqueline Baker grew up in a fitness family, classically trained in ballet from the moment she could walk. Her days blurred together. School, then straight to dance until 9 at night. Competitions every weekend. By the time she earned her BFA in dance from the University of Arizona, she had already spent over a decade performing professionally with companies and artists worldwide. Her sister Nicole danced in the Fosse Tour, establishing the Baker name in the entertainment industry. But behind the sequins and standing ovations, Jacqueline harbored a secret that plagued countless dancers. The pressure to maintain an ideal body led to years of disordered eating patterns. I struggled for many years with the peaks and valleys, she admitted publicly. The dance world demanded perfection. Jacqueline delivered it, at a hidden cost. The shadow of body image haunted every pirouette. Research shows that 9.5% of dancers suffer from eating disorders, rising to nearly 15% among ballet dancers specifically. Jacqueline was no exception. The constant scrutiny, the mirrors everywhere, the unspoken comparisons, they created a pressure cooker of self-doubt. Orthorexia, an obsessive focus on healthy eating, is increasingly prevalent among dancers and often goes unnoticed. The line between discipline and disorder blurs easily when perfection is the baseline expectation. When her professional dance career began winding down after 10 years, she faced an existential crisis. Who was Jacqueline Baker without the stage lights? The gym became her sanctuary, her new theater. In 2015, she entered her first bodybuilding competition and won both categories. From then on, I was hooked, she recalled with characteristic enthusiasm. But switching from dance to bodybuilding meant trading one set of body pressures for another, more intense version. The strict dieting, the endless meal prep, the constant physique assessments from judges and social media. It felt eerily familiar. The difference was that this time, Jacqueline had learned something crucial. She needed professional help and accountability. Finding balance became her obsession. Not the kind judges scored, but the kind that saved lives. Jacqueline earned certifications from NASM as a personal trainer, fitness nutrition specialist, sports nutrition specialist, biomechanics specialist, and corrective exercise specialist. She built her coaching philosophy around helping clients find sustainable programs, not extreme diets. I truly believe that having someone to hold you accountable for your workouts and diet are the key, she explained. Her transformation wasn't just physical, it was psychological. The same discipline that nearly destroyed her as a dancer now elevated her as a bodybuilder. Her ballet training taught her to move gracefully across the stage, hitting poses with artistic precision that raw athletes couldn't replicate. She learned routines faster than competitors who hadn't spent decades performing. Her competitive edge wasn't just muscle, it was decades of artistry. The breakthrough came in 2022, when Jacqueline finished second at the Fitness Olympia, her highest placing yet on bodybuilding's most prestigious stage. But the road to the podium was paved with near misses and heartbreak that would have broken lesser competitors. Fourth place in 2019, fifth in 2020 and 2021, third in 2023, watching as five-time champion Oksana Grishina claimed another title while Jacqueline wondered if her moment would ever arrive. Then came 2024, finally her year to shine. She won the Fitness International UK, stood proudly with Arnold Schwarzenegger at the awards ceremony, and entered the Olympia as a legitimate favourite. Missy Truscott, returning from a devastating knee injury that had forced her out of the previous year's competition, stood in her way. Jacqueline delivered a Vegas showgirls tribute that electrified the crowd with its creativity and athleticism. But Truscott, wearing a sparkling knee brace like a warrior's badge of honor, won her third title through sheer determination. Second place again for Jacqueline. The pattern continued into 2025. Arnold Classic champion, Olympia runner-up once more. Always the bridesmaid, never the bride. But Jacqueline's response revealed her true character. She kept showing up, kept improving, kept believing. Hard work always pays off, and never stop dreaming. These words, spoken by Jacqueline about her dance background, now define her bodybuilding philosophy. Currently ranked #1 in the world in fitness, she is placed in the top 5 at the Olympia 6 times across 8 years as an IFBB pro. She transformed her struggles with food and body image into a coaching career that helps others avoid the same traps. Working from New York City and virtually, she builds programs that clients can maintain while living their daily lives. Her sister's success in Broadway inspired her. Now Jacqueline inspires thousands through social media and competitions. The girl who once struggled with eating in silence now speaks openly about diet culture and mental health. She proved that the same perfectionism that fuels eating disorders can be redirected toward healthy achievement with the right support and self-awareness. Real talk. If you're feeling this story, hit subscribe. It helps more than you know. Get this, 95% of people watching still haven't subscribed. Don't be that guy. It takes 1 second, it's free, and you'll keep getting stories like this one. Plus, stick around, I saved some of the best content for the end. From a 2-year-old dancer in tiny ballet slippers to a world-ranked fitness athlete competing in Laduca boots, Jacqueline Baker's extraordinary journey reminds us that strength isn't just measured in muscle. The same discipline that once trapped her in cycles of restriction became the powerful tool for her liberation and transformation. In her own words, "My dance background taught me that hard work always pays off." The dancer became a champion, not despite her struggles, but because she transformed them into her greatest strength.